What's up, Lucas?
Hi, Susan. I spent the last hour just observing the silence and the words that pass through my head. I realized something scary. Most of the time, we are our own worst enemies.
Lucas, what you have just described is the awareness of the greatest creation tool that a human being possesses. You have touched the source code of human reality.
I caught myself saying things like, I'm exhausted, I'm a failure with my schedule, or I'm stuck at this level of English forever. I realized that these phrases are not just venting, they are sentences. I'm condemning myself before I even try.
The two most powerful words in any language, but especially in English, are I am. What you put after those two words defines your destiny. It is not just grammar, Lucas. It is the construction of your identity.
That reminds me a lot of what James Allen wrote in his classic book. A man is literally what he thinks, his character being the complete sum of all his thoughts.
What you speak after I am, you eventually believe, and what you believe, you eventually manifest in your decisions and actions.
If my character is the result of what I think, then my I am is the foundation of that character. But Susan, how does this work in practice? Because many times I say I am strong, but I feel weak. Doesn't the brain realize I'm lying to it?
That is the million-dollar question. The secret, Lucas, and for all our whiskers who are listening, is that the subconscious doesn't argue. It has no sense of humor and does not know how to tell a joke from the truth.
I see. It's like I'm replacing willpower with identity. Instead of saying I want to be disciplined, I start affirming I am disciplined.
If you say, I am tired with conviction, your subconscious accepts it as a command to lower your energy. The change is not a lie, it's a reprogramming.
This changes the game because I stop fighting against myself and start acting like the person I affirmed I am.
You're not saying you have already reached the top of the mountain. You're affirming that your essence is that of a climber. The power of I am lies in the belief you inject into it. You can't just speak the words. You must feel them and believe them with every fiber of your body.
But Susan, for this to work for us here at Whisker English, I want us to dive into these words. I want to understand what each of them truly means when we declare them. Can we do this expansion exercise?
With great pleasure, Lucas. Let's transform this moment into an identity laboratory. We're going to go through a list of powerful affirmations. I'll say the word, explain the concept behind it, and you'll bring your perception of how it changes someone's life. Whiskers, get ready. This is not a common repetition exercise. It's an exercise in transformation. Let's start with the foundation of everything. I am powerful. In English, powerful is not about having power over others, Lucas. It's about internal power.
I am powerful. To me, that sounds like being the master of my reactions. It means I'm the architect of my reality and that I have the power to change my mind at any moment.
Exactly. If traffic is bad or if work is difficult, you still have the power to choose how you respond. You don't hand the control of your happiness to the outside world.
I feel like this phrase takes me out of the victim position. I'm no longer a boat adrift, I'm the captain. I am powerful because I control my own rudder.
Now, one we need very much. I am strong. In English, strength goes beyond physical muscle, Lucas. We're talking about emotional resilience.
I am strong. Susan, I used to think being strong meant not feeling pain, but now I understand that being strong is feeling the difficulty and still maintaining your posture.
Perfect. It's the ability to be bent by the winds of life, but not broken by them. It's the mental strength to continue when fatigue tells you to stop.
It's the strength of someone who wakes up early to study when the body asks to sleep. That's the true strength I want to build.
That strength leads us to I am capable. This word is the greatest enemy of procrastination.
I am capable. This removes that paralyzing fear of starting something new. I don't need to know everything right now. I just need to know that I'm capable of learning.
When you affirm this, you tell your brain that you possess the necessary tools to solve any problem. Your brain stops looking for excuses and starts looking for solutions.
If I'm capable of learning a complex phrase today, I'm capable of learning the entire language over time. If I'm capable of taking one step, I'm capable of completing the marathon of life.
Now, the phrase that heals the soul: I am enough. I am enough. In a world of social media where we always feel like something is missing, this phrase is an act of peace.
I am enough. This touches me, Susan. It means my value doesn't depend on what I have or what others think of me. I was already born with value.
Yes, you don't need to become someone important to have importance. You seek success because you want to grow, not because you need to prove you are somebody.
It's like I'm taking 1,000-pound weight off my back. I am enough today while I work to be even better tomorrow.
Speaking of tomorrow, let's go to abundance. I am successful. Success is not a final destination, Lucas. It's a state of mind.
I am successful. I learned that being successful is completing my routine, treating people well, and being true to my purpose.
Precisely. It's the decision to see progress in every small daily victory. If you are better today than you were yesterday, you are already a success.
I am successful. The moment I decide not to give up on my dreams. Success is the path, not just the trophy.
And to feed that path, I am abundant. Abundance is the belief that the universe is vast and that there are opportunities for everyone.
I am abundant. This helps me get out of the scarcity mindset. I stop feeling envy and start feeling inspiration from the success of others.
When you are abundant, you understand that if someone wins, you do not lose. Knowledge is infinite, love is infinite, and opportunities are too.
It's liberating. I don't need to fight for crumbs when I know the banquet is for everyone.
But to get to the banquet, we need I am determined and I am disciplined. Determination is the initial flame. Discipline is the engine that keeps the journey going.
I am determined. I am disciplined. I believe that discipline is the highest form of self-love that exists. It's fulfilling the promise I made to myself.
Exactly. It's when your future self thanks your present self for having done what was necessary, even without wanting to.
I am disciplined means my goals are bigger than my excuses. I am the owner of my own will.
To sustain all of this, we need health. I am healthy. Your body is the vehicle of your purpose, Lucas.
I am healthy. This reminds me to take care of what I eat, how I sleep, and how I move my body. Without health, the purpose gets tired.
And along with health, clarity. I am wise and I am focused. Being wise is not knowing everything, but knowing what to ignore.
Concentrated. I am focused. Focus is the most valuable currency today. If I am focused, I am invincible against the distractions that try to steal my life.
To close this cycle with the spirit of a warrior, I am a fighter and I am a champion.
I am a fighter. I am a champion. A champion is someone who never falls, but someone who gets up one more time than they fell.
In English, a champion is someone who has the winning mindset before the competition even begins. It's someone who decides that defeat is just a training lesson.
I am a fighter because I choose to face my fears every day. I am a champion because I don't accept anything less than my best version.
Lucas, what we just did was more than just listing words. James Clear says that every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become.
That makes a lot of sense. When I say I am a reader and I read 2 pages, I gave a vote for that identity. I proved to my subconscious that I am what I say I am.
The problem is that many people vote against themselves. They say things like, I'm terrible with names, or I'm horrible with money. They are cursing themselves with the I am.
They're giving low performance commands to their own brain. The subconscious records everything. It doesn't understand when we're joking about belittling ourselves.
Therefore, the golden rule is never say anything about yourself that you don't want to become true. Your brain is always listening, and it's a very obedient soldier.
I commit right now to being the guardian of my I am. If I make a mistake, I'm not going to say I'm stupid. I'm going to say I'm a learner and I'm evolving. It's a small change in the sentence, but a giant one in the soul.
That's the essence of our channel. Whisk English is not just about grammar, it's about how you use English to become the person you were born to be.
It's about belonging to a community that doesn't accept being average. We're the Whiskers, and we grow together. This feeling of being part of something bigger is what gives us the strength to not stop.
Exactly, Lucas. And for the Whiskers watching right now, this exercise only works if you bring it into your real life. It's not enough just to listen to us.
I want to launch a challenge right now. Whiskers, what is the I am affirmation that you need most today? What is the word that is going to change your game?
Yes, write in the comments, I am, and complete it with your truth. But do more than that. Tell us a little about your routine.
How are you going to apply this new identity today? Are you going to use your I am powerful to face that difficult meeting? Or your I am disciplined to study English for 15 minutes?
We read every comment because we care about the story of each whisker. Writing your affirmation and your routine here is like signing a contract with your success.
And speaking of contracts, if you feel that this channel is the place where you finally found support to grow, subscribe. We ask this because subscribing is your commitment to come back here tomorrow and keep evolving.
Leave a like as well if this video gave a shock of energy to your purpose. The like helps this message reach other people who are also needing to change what they say after I am.
Susan, I feel renewed. I am a powerful creator of my reality, but I know there are enemies out there trying to steal my focus. You're right. It does no good to declare I am focused if you give 4 hours of your day to social media without any criteria.
Exactly. The biggest saboteur of our I am today is in our pocket. Comparison and infinite distraction are poisons for our new identity.
That's why we prepared something special. We made a complete video about how social media might be destroying your productivity and your future without you even noticing.
That video is the mandatory next step for anyone who wants to protect what we built here today. It's appearing on your screen right now. Click there.
If today we discovered who we are, in the next video, we're going to learn how to protect our time so that this new self can flourish. Don't let this energy die.
I'll leave the link in the cards and in the description as well to make it easy for you. Watch it right now to keep the momentum. I'll see you there, Whiskers. Bye-bye.
Remember, you are what you believe you are. Until the next video, bye-bye.